So, expressive arts are a fantastic tool to use, even when you don't have what you would call technical art skills. So, myself, when I first started doing this process, um, I was really self conscious about drawing in particular. And so I was in an expressive arts therapy group, and I happened to know that the person who was drawing on this mural beside me had a degree in drawing. And I remember freezing up and being so afraid. And so what I did, and what I always guide people I'm working with to do is to just come back to um, what feels good. So you're coming back to your body. So it's a little bit of mindfulness in there of what would be interesting to do. Where can I begin with? So you may be beginning with a feeling like fear. I'm afraid. I don't know what I'm doing. And so sometimes that can help you, just prompt you to um, create something in a drawing. Or it could be just like, what am I curious about? What would my hand want to do? So you're really coming back to the basics, and you're not thinking far ahead about what is this drawing going to look like. And that takes a lot of practice, I know, because I've had times where I look at something, and I know it's not aesthetically pleasing, but what I get from it, and what I've seen many people get from doing this process is that they gain a strength. They gain a knowledge of their own strengths, of, hey, I can do this, and this artwork is more than about what it looks like. It's about um, showing me maybe symbols, or images, or words, or ways that communicate with me, that are meaningful to me. So maybe this, say, peace sign that I drew, or anchor that I drew, maybe doesn't look identifiable as a peace sign or an anchor, but I know what it is, and it's meaningful. So maybe that symbol that just happened to, maybe I just started off with scribbling on a page, or just doing some lines in drawing, and then I end up with a symbol. And so maybe that symbol would be meaningful to me. Maybe it wouldn't be meaningful to you. So that's why it's important not to compare. It's not to worry about your art skills. And it is important to practice, and really afterwards look at your work in a way that is asking yourself, what is my takeaway from this? So the takeaway is probably not, I'm going to sell this at the gallery or online, but the takeaway would be the experience. So it's a very process oriented approach that is not about art skills, and your expressive arts therapist is not going to teach you art skills, but they are going to teach you how to stay in your body, connect with your body, and allow yourself to release things that may be surprising, maybe that you don't know about. And it's another way to use areas of your mind um, that are not just what you think. So there are creative parts, and you do have ability to creative problem solve. So you're going to use those resources in the art making. So it's important, when you're concerned about, am I good at art, or am I not good at art, or that kind of talk, is to realize that there is more to this, and the process is what supports you, and that there is hope. You do not need to create anything beautiful, but you do need to just listen to your own self, and you do have a lot to offer.